Hello everybody! It's always a very big pleasure to announce the birth of a new product. This time, it is the first time that we launch an important instrument during a live sales session. Usually, we introduce our latest product during big exhibition or conference, but we decided to give to our sales network this priority. After this presentation, you will be able to launch this analyzer in your territory and to introduce it to your best customer. It is the official launch today of these instruments in EMEA. So HORIBA is very proud to release the new standard of portable sulfur in oil analyzer, the SLFA 60. These instruments introduce new software, new hardware features to meet the growing change in petroleum industry. It is clear that many developments are done for alternative energy, like electric vehicles, for instance. Nevertheless, petroleum is still the main source of energy for many activities, such as transport. Furthermore, as the crude oil resources are decreasing, a new big change is operated by petroleum industry with the exploration of shale oil and shale gas. Just a very quick word about shale products. It is oil or gas that are enclosed in shale rocks. It is a schist in French. To extract this oil, it is necessary to do hydraulic fracturation or fracking by injecting high-pressure water with chemicals. Even if we can see big discussion and controversy, the shale oil resources in the world are very big. It is more than 3,100 million barrels. First is Russia with 750 million barrels. Second position for America with 580, and the third position for China with more than 300. USA was a pioneer for shale exploration. Already today, they do not need to import petroleum products from other countries. They have their energy autonomy. As we can see on this drawing, also the national production will increase drastically in the next 10 years. For the shale oil, very often it has more impurities than in conventional crude oil. The sulfur content can be up to 5 or 6%, so its determination is even more critical. For many other reasons, sulfur is a crucial element. Of course, it affects directly the environmental pollution with respiratory troubles and acid rains. To prevent that, it must always be removed from crude oil during refining process. So the sulfur content in a raw product will change the trading price as well as the desulfuration costs. Sulfur also have big impact on the engine's performance and emission gas production. So very strict regulations are existing all over the world for sulfur. On this map, you can see the maximum sulfur content allowed in gasoline. Still some significant differences in our territories, with Europe at less than 10 ppm and up to 2,500 ppm in Middle East and Africa, for instance. For diesel, it is similar, with less than 10-15 ppm in Europe and North America. It is clear that in the near future, the trend will be to reduce progressively the sulfur limits in the other territories. For all these reasons, the SLFA and sulfur in oil analyzers market demand is still very strong. Today, nobody can trade petroleum products without knowing the exact sulfur content. HORIBA is a key player since almost 30 years, and we sold more than 2,000 units of SLFA. You see the numbers here. and the SLFA 20 that most of you knows very well has been the bestseller. So now it will retire, and it is a good time to introduce its successor, the SLFA 60. We wish that it will have the same success and continue the nice story. For the new SLFA 60, the very good point that market and all liked very much were integrally kept. Very simple operation, reliable and robust instruments, compact and lightweight for portable and on-site analysis, almost maintenance-free, compliant with the same international regulation like ISTM and ISO, same smart sample cell and consumables, and same analytical performance, with a repeatability of less than 15 ppm and a standard deviation of less than 20 ppm. The only weak point was corrected. For the one who knows, it was related to the printer. But also, many modern features were implemented. Now the range is twice higher, going up to 10% to address shale oil samples, as we explained before. It is possible to store the results directly on a USB memory in front of the SLFA, or to export the data to an external PC through USB port. The concentration can be seen live during the measurement on the large color screen. Up to 15 calibration curves can be stored in the software. It was 5 before. 3 user modes are selectables for standard operator, for advanced user, and for service. Last important point is the printer. It was improved, of course, and it is also possible to choose to use or not in the settings. The operations are as easy as before. All is integrated in the SLFA. The software provides self-diagnostic as well as automatic functions. For the operation, simply pour the sample in the cell, place it in the SLFA, select the condition and press start. So all the SLFA 60 team is now ready for your support. Website is active, brochures is printed and available from the web. Price list and quotation will be sent to you this month. First deliveries will be done in December. And ask for your demo unit. We will do a special condition so that you can start immediately demonstration in your territory. So we are now all ready and looking forward to receive and process your orders. For your promotion, try to be inspired by Apple marketing. Each time they do a keynote to announce a new version of their iPhones or iPad, it makes a big buzz, big noise, and create excitation for all Apple users and even other users. For the SLFA 60, let's do the same, so our SLFA users as well as other customers will be very excited to buy the last version of the famous SLFA. So now, who will be the number one to get it? Who will get the first unit? Thank you very much for your attention, and we will be pleased to have your questions.